Good morning. I am leaving the NOC Wednesday morning, the 25th of February. Gosh, I forgot what day it is. You notice the pack is not quite as heavy this morning, so I'm half slacking. How about that? Got a monster climb this morning, 4367 ascent. 3,500 descent over about 14 miles from the NOC over to Stecoah Gap. And then supposed to be some pretty nasty weather rolling in tonight, 23 degrees and some snow on the mountain. And after that, I know, here's a phrase that pays. You gotta live hard to be hard. But yeah, goodness gracious, I got the Smokies coming up, and I'm trying to make sure my knees are going to work for me. And I've been doing recovery on them. They feel great this morning, but after about 2 or 3 days of hiking, doing 14, 15, 16 miles, just a little worried about the knees. But we're gonna do this. Absolutely gonna do this. So I'm walking through the NOC right now. Nothing's open. No place to get a biscuit. I had some grits this morning for breakfast and 2 cups of coffee and a honey bun. So I am energized like the bunny, ready to go up this mountain. I'm not gonna run up it. I keep telling myself I'm not gonna run up this mountain. I'm gonna keep about a 2-mile-an-hour pace. Enjoy it. It is kind of foggy this morning, so I'm hoping it burns off and we get some nice views up there on the mountain. But, crossing the railroad track. There's the NOC behind me, and can't wait to show you guys AT today. Okay, heading up the steps on the other side of the tracks. All right, so I got a question for everybody watching. You've heard the term Slackpack, or half slack, as I call it today, because I've got my pack with me, but I've got food in it. It is significantly lighter. I've got my puffy jacket, food, water. Gosh, I think that's about it. There's a couple other things in there I brought just because I was a little concerned about temperatures dropping on top of Chihuahua bald. But I've got a question, I guess, for the community. Slack packing. What are your thoughts? Do you do it in the beginning? Do you do it to recover from an injury? Do you do it later on in the hike? Do you do it a little? Do you do it a lot? I don't know, I guess maybe the effects on the psyche is what I'm interested in. Does it prepare you if you do it early for what's ahead? I don't know. Like I said, that's why I'm asking you guys if you would leave some comments about slack packing. So after I've had about half a mile of thought, after for you guys it's only a couple seconds. I just finished that little video, but I walked about a half a mile to a mile, and I'm just thinking about slack packing. So I guess my comment is on slack packing. I hope I'm not taking somebody's idea, but first thought that comes to mind is hike your own hike. And the second thought that comes to mind about slack packing is I did a terrain analysis. In other words, the 4,400 feet of climbing and the 3,500 feet of descent. And all I could think about was, oh my gosh, I got on a 35 pound pack today. I'm going to be sucking wind going up those mountains, and knees are going to be hurting. I'm going to be focused on the pain and the discomfort. So I decided to put about half of the weight, take about, 20, 25 pounds out of my pack, and enjoy the day. So that's my comment on slackpacking, is to make the trail more enjoyable. And that's why I'm doing this today, so that I can really enjoy these incredible views of the fog rolling through the valley, and the, you know, and smell the air and stop and just enjoy this hike. Because I'm probably only going to do this 2,193 miles one time. You know, I'll come back out and do some more section hikes next year, and, you know, maybe meet some folks. And because I tell you what, it's fantastic being out here. Anyway, just my thought. Thanks, Wade Sutton. Islands in the clouds. Just a little breather to stop and take it in. Pretty amazing stuff out here. So I think every single day since I've started, or mostly every day, I've been in a tunnel. This is some of the coolest stuff, walking through these rhododendron tunnels. All right, so I'm at the jump up from mile marker 141.6. AT comes up right there, makes a little U-turn, and I'm thinking it goes this way, back up through there. But there's a little overlook called the jump up, and I'm gonna jump up and see what it looks like. Let's go see what it looks like. Haven't been up here yet. Don't know what the views are. Oh goodness. There's a little reward. I gotta say, I'm in the clouds. You can see the river down there. Looks like the NOC or something along the lines of the NOC. Just don't think that's what it is. All right, we are at Sassafras Gap. I guess this would be Sassafras Gap Shelter. Down at the bottom of the hill, right there. And you can probably see it down there. Stecoah Gap, which is where I'm going, is 6.7. I've been 6.8, so that's about right. 14 miles. Close to it. Brown Fork Gap, 9.1. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get some lunch. I'll head down here to Sassafras Gap. About 11 o'clock. All right, we have reached the top for the day. We're at 4,984 feet. About to jump up over. Well, I don't even think we'll go over 5,000. This is Cheoah Bold. Don't take my word for it. There it is, right there. And unfortunately, the clouds have moved in. There's a storm brewing tonight. We'll get a little bit of a view down there, just a little. But there's a storm brewing tonight. Supposed to dump about an inch of snow up here in the North Carolina mountains. Yep. Alrighty, I wish we had a 360 view, goodness gracious. But we're on top of the mountain, woohoo! And we are heading down over here. I'm not even gonna take a break, I'm gonna keep rolling. Okay, hey, the clouds parted for just a second, so you could see some mountains of monster mountains out there. Oh gosh, I can't even talk. Woo! We're sitting at 3,985 feet ascent for the day. 615 descent. And max elevation just went over 5,000 51, 52 feet. And we're heading down. All right, so if you remember about 2-3 days ago, when we were coming up on Bald, we ran into the Bartram Trail. I think that was what it was called. So those two yellow blazes. And that trail, if we had taken it, because I was just joking, but comes out right there. Says so right here, I think on this sign, isn't it? No. So AT to the north is, of course, to the left, but this is the junction to the Bartram Trail, which is pretty cool. All right, heading north. All right, 147.4, Locust Cove Gap. This is where I was going to stay had I decided to continue on, or I'm sorry, had I decided to camp tonight. Was Locust Cove Gap. Pretty breezy coming through here. I'm not staying here tonight. I'm going to continue on to Stecoah Gap. What was it, a 10.7 mile day was what it would have been. Actually, it's showing on my watch a 10.3 mile day. Not a bad camping area. There's water down there, a couple hundred yards or so. Definitely some good trees for hammocking. A couple of tent spots I guess you could get in here. But I am going to continue on down the trail. It is 2 p.m., 1400. And I'm heading for Stecoah Gap and back to Gorgeous Stays. And it will be, oh gosh, probably right around 4 p.m. when I get done for the day. But I'm going to continue marching. Alrighty, Stecoah Gap, 3:45 p.m. Mile marker 150.4, I believe. I have to check the map, but I think that's what it is. I think I've hit 150 miles today. And I think we're going to end up, gosh, I think I'm going to make it to Fontana tomorrow. That would be outstanding. And I'll have, like I said, I'm scheduled. I got friends coming in at Fontana. We're going to relax, eat some good food, and have some breakfast. They're going to cook for me for 2 days. But I am ready to hit the Smokies. My body says, let's go, Oso. So, but I'm gonna rest for 2 days before I get in there. I will see you guys back at Gorgeous Stays. Thanks.